All right, what's going on? We back. 006. We are deep in. We appreciate everybody checking out the videos and showing support. Been having fun working on these, and we'll keep it going. So let's get into this idea I have. Today is a mix of soul and jazz a little bit. I say jazz because the chords that I'm using and the progression, just like how I'm like jumping out of keys, so to speak. So I have here the idea here. We have drums, Rhodes, flute, glockenspiel, and then we have a section of trombone, a harmony of two-part harmony with trombone. So that's what I'll do. I will mute everything except the drums and the Rhodes, and then I'll kind of like break it down. Word. So like with that, I'm not playing any roots while I'm playing the chords also, so there's room for the bass. And I'm not playing the notes that insinuate the melody also. So once we have the flute in, this is our top line. Let's check it out. Right? So then with the flute, I wanted to have an accent, so I added the glockenspiel to give it more support, and this is what it sounds like. Right? So those two things give it like the melody, some support, accent with the Glock, and then the flute playing the top line. And then underneath that, I added a trombone section, two-part harmony here. I'll play the first one before I added it. So this is the first harmony. Right? Sounds good. But I wanted to add a friend, so this is what we had for a two-part harmony here. Dope. So, hearing that, we got horns, glockenspiel, flute, Rhodes, and drums. I feel like now we would need some bass, some strings. Yeah. Strings. I feel like piano would be cool on this too. Just because there's room. Right. There it is. Sometimes you gotta do it 6 times just to make sure it's right. Okay, so now what I want to do here is add some fuzz guitar. I have a line idea I want to try. Just lay that real quick. Okay. All right, cool. Now let's do some guitar effects. See. The second one. Right? Let's do a bass line. Let's do a bass line. Fire. I think it's done. We have a lot in here. We have guitar effects, bass, strings, horns, glockenspiel, flute, piano, Rhodes, drums. That's a full band, pretty much. It was crazy because this idea, I didn't really exactly know where I wanted it to land fully, but once I snuck the fuzz guitar in there, I was like, okay, this is like soundtrack now. It's like soul movie soundtrack now. Not Willie Hutch. I would say more Isaac Hayes without like Shaft or anything like that, but just like the elements of flutes and fuzz and horns just all working together is what gives it that feel. I always emphasize sound selection. If you could pick the right sounds and write a good melody, but picking the right sounds first will go a long way with the right melody. So learn to pick the sounds that you should be using, the right sounds that work together, and then work on having a strong melody and an overall composition. And you should be fine. It's just those two things: sound selection and how strong is your melody, your arrangement, your how things come in and out is what gives a composition its character, its personality. The things you do, the decisions you make to give the listener an experience. So that was 006 today. Appreciate you guys coming through and vibing out with us. And stay tuned for more. Stay inspired, and we'll see you soon. Peace.